Alright, so I just bought this Suzuki S40. It's going to be Caitlyn's first bike. So I flew down to Miami. We bought this bike. It's a great deal from Wynwood Moto Garage. A, it's really hot. And B, Miami traffic sucks. This is in the afternoon. So yep, picked up this bike. It's going to be Caitlyn's first bike, assuming that I A, bring the bike back in one piece to New Orleans, and B, successfully bring myself back in one piece so I can teach her how to ride. I suppose if I don't make it back in one piece, but somehow the bike does, she would be okay. Tomorrow morning I'm going to hit the road and start heading back. I may not be the smartest person, but you gotta give me some points for my courage, huh? Leaving Miami, heading towards Naples, and onward to New Orleans on this guy right here. Suzuki S40. Ooh. Progress update. I'm leaving Miami. I just got on 75 North Alligator Alley to go to Naples, going through the Everglades. Traffic was moderately heavy, but as soon as I got on 75 North, at this point, traffic has kind of thinned out, and so that's good. So this bike, being a cruiser, and being a bit small for me, it's very different than the Street Scrambler. I'm already missing that bike a lot. I don't know, wish Caitlyn was tall enough for that one. But it's okay. Let's see how comfortable it is after a few hours. It's going to be, I think, about 2 hours to Naples, maybe. So I'm not exactly sure how many miles I get of a take on this bike, but we're gonna find out. But yeah, so far not so bad. Nice sunny day in Florida. I'm on a motorcycle, so life is great. And as long as I successfully get this up to New Orleans, Caitlyn has her first bike, and we're doing well. Really. Well, the bike stalled on me, and then it wouldn't start. This fine gentleman came to my rescue. The motorcycle dealer sent. Jeez, man. Yeah, I can't imagine that was good for you. Had I known you were going to do that, I would have saved some of that water for you. Well, let me get you a beer later, wash that taste out. I'll follow you, and if you see me drop off... Oh boy. Oh, wait a minute. I know a second problem. The safety switch, I think, doesn't work. I've had that before on a bike. You want to just run into the back of your truck? I'm in the middle of editing this video, and I just wanted to say that Carlos is a total badass. He lost usage of his left arm from a motorcycle accident, and he's in pain because of it. And yet he builds all this cool stuff and was able to help me fix the bike. So if you're wondering, Carlos is a badass, and you should be like Carlos. That's crazy. He rides it with one arm too. That's sick. Dude, that's badass. Look at this thing. Whee! Oh, it sounds like a skateboard too. Yeah, that's cool, man. That's super cool. So you built that, huh? You building? So you're a gearhead, man. You build stuff, and well, so Carlos just got Caitlyn's bike fixed. It's kind of got 2 issues, but not huge issues. We bypassed the kickstand switch. That's why the engine cut out. It thought the kickstand was down when it wasn't. So we got that bypassed right now with a jumper, and then. Don't know whether the fuel line was clogged as much as it was basically the diaphragm's not really sucking the gas when it's on. So I'm leaving it on prime, which is what I was doing when I hit the toll and on 75 and seemed to be fine. So we're gonna continue on, and hopefully the light turns green for me eventually. It was a little rough there for a few minutes. I was doing work from the off the highway in the Everglades, so getting burned from the sun. But all good now, so let's see how far I can make it tonight. I don't know if you can see my mirror, but it's really it doesn't do much on the highway because of the vibrations. See all the lights? I can't tell how far behind me those cars are. This is at 70 miles per hour, at least indicated, but you should see it 80, forget it, it's just it's crazy. It's day 2 since I left Miami, day 3 since I got the bike, and continuing on to New Orleans. I think I got about 600 miles, maybe, no, actually I think around 500. I think I got about 500 miles to do. I'm in Ocala, Florida, and we'll get this bike over to Caitlyn. Thought about riding through the night, but I was too tired, so pulled over, got some sleep. All right, New Orleans, here we go. All right, getting back on the road after getting much needed rest. I was just too tired to push on. I'm pretty good at pushing myself, and it's not the safest thing necessarily, but I'm pretty good at enduring some discomfort and all that jazz, but I was just too tired and it's too cold. So it begins. I have never not ridden through Florida with it raining on me. So I'm going to see what my top speed is as I go over this hill. I mean, I said I'm doing 84, but I don't know. 90, 85. pinged at 100, but I don't know how accurate that is. I don't necessarily believe the speedometer. That didn't really feel like 100 to me. Ooh, it's cold. Woo! Pretty close. I got about less than an hour and I'll be in Louisiana. And then probably about half an hour after that, I'll be home. I'm gonna stop and I haven't ate yet today, so I'm kind of fasting and snacked a little bit, but craving Chipotle, you know? I mean, there's no Chipotles right off the highway. But there is in Slidell. Welcome to Louisiana, the spicy state. Oh yes, I can't wait to not be sitting on this thing. Can't wait to get my bike back. Oh, my bike is so awesome. This bike's not bad though. You can see in the distance, that's our city, the beautiful Big Easy. And I'm pulling in. Alright, made it back home to New Orleans, safe and sound. And it's time to show Caitlyn her motorcycle.
Finally getting to see my bike. Of course, I'm in flat sandals, so I don't have a little extra height. All right, let's start.
All right, now it's time to start teaching her.